If we compare semiconductor, conductor and insulator, in conductor, material that easily conducts electrical current is called conductor. For example, copper, silver, gold, aluminium. But in case of insulator, these are the material which does not conduct any electrical current is called insulator. And now semiconductor are the materials whose conductivity lies between conductor and insulator are called semiconductors. For example, silicon, germanium and carbon. One more important thing about the conductor, insulator and semiconductor, that in conductor only one valence electrons very loosely bound to the atom, that is known as free electron. In conductor there is only one valence or free electron. In case of insulator, valence electrons are tightly bound to atom, approximately no valence electron. In semiconductor, in its pure intrinsic state, is neither a good conductor nor a good insulator. Most common semiconductor are silicon, germanium, carbon, which contains 4 valence electrons, as compared to conductor, which was having 1 valence electron. In semiconductor, they contains 4 valence electrons or free electrons in the outer orbit. This is the energy band diagram of the insulator, semiconductor and conductor. If we look at the first diagram, the basic is that in every diagram there are two bands in energy gap, or in energy band there are two bands. One is valence band and another is conduction band. If we look at the three diagrams, we found the distance between valence band and conduction band is different in insulator, semiconductor and conductor. If we see the insulator, the energy gap is very wide. That means इलेक्ट्रॉन्स को वैलेंस बैंड से कंडक्शन बैंड में जाने के लिए बहुत बड़ा एनर्जी गैप है, विच इज ऑलमोस्ट इम्पॉसिबल टू जंप ओवर. In case of semiconductor, this gap is less as compared to insulator, but in case of conductor, this energy gap is almost nil, or we can say valence band and conduction band are overlapping in case of conductor. Energy gap, the difference between the energy levels of the two orbital shells. Band, another name of an orbital shell. Valence shell equal to valence band. Conduction band, the band outside the valence shell where it has free electrons. So this was the energy bands. This is the comparison of a semiconductor atom and conductor atom. In the left side there is a silicon atom, in the right side there is a copper atom or its atomic structure. In the silicon we have electronic configuration as 284, means in the outer orbit we have 4 valence electron. In case of copper, the electronic configuration is 28181. That means in copper or conductor we have only one valence or free electron. So because of 4 valence electron, silicon can make covalent bond with the 4 another silicon atom as shown in figure. So what is n-type and what is p-type semiconductor? So to study n-type and p-type semiconductor, we have to know about the doping. Doping is the process of creating n and p-type materials by adding impurity atoms to intrinsic silicon or germanium to improve the conductivity of the semiconductor. Intrinsic meaning pure semiconductor. So यहाँ पर क्या करते हैं, डोपिंग में प्योर सिलिकॉन और जर्मेनियम में या प्योर सेमीकंडक्टर्स में हम इम्प्यूरिटी ऐड कर देते हैं. क्यों करते हैं इम्प्यूरिटी ऐड? उससे क्या होता है, कंडक्टिविटी या वैलेंस इलेक्ट्रॉन, नंबर ऑफ वैलेंस इलेक्ट्रॉन को इंक्रीज करने के लिए हम यहाँ पर इम्प्यूरिटी ऐड कर देते हैं. क्योंकि रूम टेम्परेचर पे सेमीकंडक्टर जो है वो उसकी कंडक्टिविटी बहुत अच्छी नहीं होती है. तो कंडक्टिविटी को इम्प्रूव करने के लिए यहाँ पर डोपिंग की जाती है और डोपिंग से एन टाइप और पी टाइप के सेमीकंडक्टर फॉर्म होते हैं. तो देयर आर 2 टाइप ऑफ डोपिंग. वन इज ट्राइवेलेंट in which there are 3 valence electron and the pentavalent in which there are 5 valence electrons. P-type material is formed when a semiconductor that has added trivalent impurity. Trivalent impurity ऐड करके P-type material बनता है और N-type material बनता है pentavalent impurity ऐड करके. तो there is a list below of trivalent impurities and pentavalent impurities. In trivalent impurities there is aluminum, gallium, boron and indium. In pentavalent impurities there is phosphorus, arsenic, antimony and bismuth. So what is n-type semiconductor? When pentavalent impurities are added to silicon or germanium, the result is an increase of free electron, as we have discussed. One extra electron becomes a conduction electron because it is not attached to any atom. क्योंकि किसी और एटम से अटैच नहीं होता है वो impurity, valence free electron therefore becomes a reason for conduction. Number of conduction electrons can be controlled by the number of impurity atom. जितने number of impurity atom डालेंगे उसके हिसाब से कंडक्टिविटी को या कंडक्शन को कंट्रोल कर सकते हैं. पेंटावेलेंट एटम गिव्स अप एन इलेक्ट्रॉन कॉल्ड अ डोनर एटम, तो उसे डोनर एटम भी बोलते हैं. करंट कैरीज इन एन टाइप आर इलेक्ट्रॉन्स आर मेजॉरिटी कैरियर्स. current carries in n type are electrons are majority carriers. n type semiconductor में majority carriers जो होते हैं वो इलेक्ट्रॉन होते हैं और minority जो होते हैं वो होल्स होते हैं. होल्स आर minority carriers here and electrons are majority carriers here. n से नेगेटिव और इलेक्ट्रॉन का चार्ज नेगेटिव, ऐसे याद रख सकते हैं इसको. n टाइप सेमीकंडक्टर में इलेक्ट्रॉन मेजॉरिटी होता है. जब इलेक्ट्रॉन मेजॉरिटी हो गया तो दूसरा माइनॉरिटी होगा, जो कि आप फिगर में भी देख सकते हैं. नेक्स्ट इज पी टाइप सेमीकंडक्टर. जैसा कि एन टाइप में है वैसा ही इसका जस्ट ऑपोजिट यहाँ पर. ट्राइवेलेंट इम्प्यूरिटीज आर एडेड टू सिलिकॉन और जर्मेनियम टू इंक्रीज नंबर ऑफ होल्स. हियर नंबर ऑफ होल्स, P for positive, where holes are considered to be opposite to electron, that is positive. So boron, indium and gallium have 3 valence electron from covalent bond with 4 adjacent silicon atom, a hole created when each trivalent atom is added. The number of holes can be controlled by the number of trivalent impurity. The number of hole को control कर सकते हैं trivalent impurity से. जितनी ज़्यादा आप trivalent impurity, जितने number of trivalent impurity ऐड करेंगे उस हिसाब से नंबर ऑफ होल्स को कंट्रोल किया जा सकता है। द ट्राइवेलेंट एटम्स कैन टेक एन इलेक्ट्रॉन